successful?
Execution of my fastball, and just locating that helps me with my slider. So I did that really well tonight.
What was kind of the approach in the bullpen, kind of getting warmed up? Did you do anything different, or was it kind of just business as usual?
A little bit of a surprise getting the call. It was a little earlier than I usually am, so I was a little rushed, but got everything cleaned up and was ready to go. So.
Are you expecting an outing like this of 3-4 innings?
Yes and no. I've been back end usually, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get a win. So if I'm rolling, then I'll keep pitching.
Hunter, how did it feel to kind of get the confidence boosted going out there in the ninth and closing it out for your team?
Felt great. Nothing like it.
Brandon, just going into that bat, your team's down, executing on the plate. Obviously, you've had a few more long balls this season, but what was kind of the approach to that at bat?
Well, we were just struggling getting a timely hit, so I wasn't trying to be, I guess, the guy and get the big hit. I was just trying to, once again, just pass it on the next guy, and I elevated one and got one. So.
What do you think this offense kind of needs right now to get itself back on track?
We just need to get rallies going. I mean, we get a lot of guys on, I feel. I just think we need that one big hit with runners in scoring position, so we'll get it.
Willie just talked about the culture, at least he did after that last series at home, about needing guys to step up and be a leader. Do you think that there maybe should be more of an attitude of coming up, thinking I'm the guy?
Yes and no. I mean, it's different for everyone. I mean, I feel like there's definitely some guys in the clubhouse who need to believe that they're the man, and they're going to get it done. And there's also guys like myself who I just want to pass it on. I don't want to make things bigger than they are and just keep it simple. So.
Hunter, you talked preseason about wanting to be that guy, to be able to close out a game, to be able to seal a victory for the team. So be able to, do it in a moment like this where the game was on the line, go out of the ninth after having a successful outing already. What was kind of the magnitude of that moment as you walked off after that final strikeout?
It was just great. I was a little worried that they were gonna bring someone else in, but they stuck with me, and I was ready to go. And just being able to close the game and a low-scoring game like it was tonight was just really important for us and for our momentum. And this year we've kind of just been getting a couple wins and then a loss, couple wins and a loss. So it's really nice to start to get some wins going.
Were there any nerves going into that ninth inning?
Yeah, there was a little bit of nerves going, but I was out there for a few innings before, so I just kind of relaxed them and just trusted everything you did and don't try to do too much and stay within yourself. So.
You guys talking about momentum, how when you have a quick turnaround like you do tomorrow, so obviously pitching well, but the offense getting more, how do you like that quick turnaround?
I mean, it's different for everyone, but I like it. I mean, keep it going, and I like day games too because the ball flies a lot more here, so yeah.
Hunter, you kind of mentioned you felt rushed, maybe getting into the game maybe a little bit earlier than what you perhaps expected. Just what do you feel kind of allowed you to walk into that? What was the process kind of focus in the game?
Just a smaller amount of what I usually do. You kind of have a longer preparation period if you're going to be in later, but today was just shortened. So just being able to trust your preparation is just the important thing in the pen. So.
You talked about not knowing whether or not you were going to be able to go the whole distance or you were going to be allowed to go that whole distance. What do you think has built through the early season, preseason with Sam and others to build that trust to be able to go that extra distance?
Me and Sam, throughout the year, we've started to get really good at being on the same page. We kind of started off a little rocky, but getting on the same page, it's been really well the last couple outings. And so just trusting each other and communicating and being open with what you think is just the important thing for us to do. And me and him are doing a really good job. So.
Last at bat in the ninth, really all the at-bats in the ninth, they were really going at you, poking balls away, kind of just trying to find another pitch. What was your mental process with the ninth inning, but specifically in that last at-bat, just trying to get the out and avoid giving up that time run?
Just execute every pitch, just like it's your last pitch, make sure it's the right spot. I mean, you can't really control anything else when it leaves your hand, so just have faith in executing it and doing it the right way. So.
when you have an outing like this where you were still kind of locked in and focused and had a great outing, how do you kind of take that and parlay it into another outing and kind of build off that, even though there's maybe some days and gaps between that?
Just kind of take away the good things from today, just how important my fastball is and how it makes my other pitches better. So working off of that would be what I'll focus on in the next few days.
Brandon Compton, we've talked about you being clutch this season, and your approach is just pass it on to the next guy. But is there that desire when you come up with a game on the line like that to deliver the big hit?
I mean, obviously you want to, but it's just, keep it simple for me. There's a lot. Hitting's already hard. Round ball, round bat. Somehow you got to hit it with 8 defenders. So just hit it up the middle and, go for it, I guess. I don't know.
Willie's talked about, obviously taking advantage of the walk those games. This one you got 10. I know a series ago there was 8 in the game, but talking about the offense passing on, getting close to how close do you feel there is to like that one explosive inning, especially getting all those 3 bases?
We just need those knocks. We got a bunch of guys like, Campos, for example. What was he supposed to do? He's getting walked every time. So it's like, we just need other guys to step up and do their thing. So, yeah.
Hunter, starting your career at Boise State, Central Arizona, and then ASU and out here, what is just kind of, it like to be in this moment as just far as like the journey to this point and, to have an outing like this and the work that's gone into it?
It's really special. This is the best program I've ever been a part of, and the community around it's fantastic. Just unbelievable support, and just being able to get the job done for them and for yourself to prove yourself that you can do it, and just have the confidence to continue to do that and continue to get wins and do my best every time I get out there.
Going down to the JUCO level and then working with Coach Gillich now, kind of being reunited here with him, how did he kind of build back up that confidence that you can compete at the Division I level?
Just kind of generic, but it's just baseball, at every level. Just continue to put trust into what you do is the prime idea of everything. Is just do what you do. Don't try to be not yourself, and just have fun. And when your name's called, just do it.
Brandon, for the offense, I think it was 1 for 7 today with runners in scoring position. It's kind of been a trend throughout the last few games. What do you feel like the offense kind of needs to do to unlock that and be able to kind of push runners across when they get them in scoring position?
I don't know. It's tough. We got a lot of guys pressing, and we've got a lot of really good hitters too. So I feel like we're one swing from each guy away from just going crazy and putting up 15, 20 runs. We're definitely capable of doing that 1 through 9. So, we got a long season ahead of us, and we'll get it. We'll get it going.
When you have that mentality of we're one swing away, we're about to get hot, how do you guys remain patient? You mentioned they're walking Campos almost every time. They're walking a lot of you guys because they have the scouting reports. How do you stay focused and make sure that you're not starting to take these wild hacks with the hopes that you're going to start hitting?
It's just staying within your approach. Our hitting coaches preach that every time, and some guys, they want to get big and try and do too much, but it's like, just do what works for you and stick to it. Everyone knows what they got to do. So.
Hunter, through your college career and now being able to extend the extra innings tonight, with some of these guys in these bullpen, the freshmen, trying to figure out how to get to that extra inning, how to get to that next frame. What are some pieces that you've learned of, building off to the next inning and being able to, sustain an outing?
Just don't expect something. Don't expect to be taken out after 1 inning, and to be open-minded about it. And just every day, just not preparing yourself as you're going to throw 1 inning. Playing catch and being on a good throwing program where you're able to extend yourself no matter what. Just you want to be able to do whatever you can for the team. And if you're in a position to not be able to extend innings, then that's up to you. It's up to you in your off time when you're doing your own thing. So you have to hold yourself accountable, and being able to be versatile and pitch in different parts of the game, and for longer or shorter is up to you to do that when you do it during your throwing program and your preparation.
How have you personally extended your innings over your collegiate career?
Well, I was a starter for a long time, and since last year I just was a reliever. And so I guess having that experience of being a starter has really helped me translate it, and being able to extend innings in relief is an easier thing to do because I haven't been a reliever for.
You talked about you and Sam kind of being on different pages, and now kind of getting on the same page. What led to you guys being on a more consistent basis, connection-wise?
Communication, just telling each other what we think's best, and finding balance in that. There's been times where I listen to him or he listens to me and it doesn't go good, so just finding the common ground and being able to work from that is just really important. Just being able to talk to him is the best piece of that. So.
Was there anything specific he gave you tonight, even mid-outing, that kind of kept you going?
Just locating my fastball in different parts of the strike zone. It just helps my slider, and obviously it just works well. If you have it down and up and in and out, all 4 quadrants, it makes everything else a lot better.